What's up, YouTube? Happy Monday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. And today we are going to be talking all about two things. One, the playoff promo, how you should go about grinding it, what I think about it. And then two, we are going to be doing some scrambling talk. So with the newest quarterbacks coming out there that are decently fast, scrambling is actually a really good option to add to your arsenal. So we're going to go through some film, show you kind of what plays I like to scramble on conceptually and what you can really do with it. So let's start with the daily grind guide. First off, make sure you do your league versus league drive, league survival, donate your 100 crowns. If you can stand to do 3,000 points of overdrive every 4 hours, go ahead and do that. We do have a new season of head-to-head starting here, which has a Thomas Davis Sr. as a linebacker, but even the top 100, it's only a 91, so that would not make most people's rosters at this point in time. So let's go ahead and jump into the events and talk specifically about the playoff promo. You do have in the Crap Hub veterans today and then a few other things there, but let's focus on the playoffs. So essentially what happens is, and you probably already got them, but for the wild card weekend, you got 4 predictions. There were a bunch of different things. So you can make predictions on the various games for whatever they may be, and it will give you correct predictions will give you 50 playoff tokens. Incorrect will give you 10. If you just predict one from each of the 4 games, it will get you 100 playoff tokens. I wish I looked at that. I accidentally double picked on one of them, so I missed out on that. And if you exchange all 4 correct predictions, it's 300 tokens. Now, what are these tokens? Why should we care? So periodically, while they were going on, while the games were going on, there were these playoff blitz, but it looks like these playoff blitz are here again. The first time to play them, you can play them for free. After that, it takes blitz tokens to play them again, and they will give you these playoff tokens. What do you need with the playoff tokens? Well, it all comes down to the Masters. So there are a bunch of 95 Masters, the Deshaun Watson, the Quentin Nelson, Michael Pierce, Melvin Gordon, DeMarcus Lawrence, Doug Baldwin, Kyle Fuller, Lane Johnson. All of those are going to require 1,000 playoff points. Apparently there was a glitch going on early on where it was costing coins instead of blitz tokens, so some people got those, but that's going to be the target. Now also, when the games are going on, there's other events, just like the 24/7 during the regular season, so you can rack up even more of those. And then in the store, you could technically buy those, but I am not spending any more money on this game at all. Until EA fixes hacking, hopping, and a bunch of other things. But basically, that's how it is, guys. Just grind away at these. It's blitz tokens. Build up those. 1,000 of them is going to get you the master. And then hopefully they'll give us more things to make predictions for this upcoming week. And if they do that, I'll try to get my predictions out there on some form of social media, either Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, something like that, if I don't, in fact, make a video. So, guys, that's how you should approach the promo. Again, just grind these. Try to get to 1,000. When you get 1,000, you can get a master. It is looking possible that if you grind away at it like all week, you can do it as free to play. But it is going to be a lot of grinding. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into some coaching on some scrambling from a recent league versus league match. Alrighty, guys, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and kick this off. Going into league versus league, we're going to talk about scrambling, when to do it, when not to do it, what best practices you should have, and that's what we're going to talk about. So we're going to have a mix of scrambling to actually scramble, as well as scrambling to open up a pass. And we're starting off with a kick return touchdown that we got. You know, we had some good downfield blocking, so we are going to go ahead and kick that off while I intro what we're going to be doing. And then drive 2 and 3, we're going to do a bunch of talking about scrambling, pausing it and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and take this one in. Always start with toss, and we are in for our first 2-point conversion. See you in drive 2. Alrighty, so drive 1 was really quick with it just being a kick return touchdown. Thankfully, that is the only one here, so we are going to get to do some coaching here. So the things I like about scrambling. One, it adds to the level of versatility to your playbook, can get out there. 2, the game gives you unlimited scramble this year. So I want to talk about a couple of things. First off, play action. This right here is play action fullback fake, but I love scrambling on play action plays. So specifically, I guess all you spread guys out there, let me know if it's just as good with the spread playbook. But a lot of times when they don't, blitz the quarterback, if they bite on that fake, you can scramble and roll out for big yards. So we're going to go ahead and run it here, and I'll give you kind of the look at when I decide to scramble. So right there, you want to hit the scramble button when you're planning on scrambling as quickly as you can to take control of the quarterback. Even if you're not planning on running, you want to make sure that you hit that button quickly because it takes a while for quarterbacks to accelerate. So here, I'm actually going to roll out because I saw the left side of the field was open, and you'll see there that's going to be a theme. Head out of bounds. Scrambling, just like prior years. Here we're going to go PA slot crosses, which we'll explain in a minute. But just like prior years, quarterbacks fumble a lot this year, and honestly, it is just best to avoid taking hits because if you scramble a lot, you will fumble. However, you'll see this is another play-action play here that we're going to go ahead and run. I love PA slot crosses here, but right away, we're going to hit our scramble and get rolling. Now, right here, we've got a decision to make. So remember, I said sometimes you scramble to run, other times you scramble to pass. So I've got a defender who's in front of me. I don't know if I can get him, so we're just going to go ahead and throw the pass. Now, unfortunately, my receiver's not going to catch it, but you saw that by creating that separation, you're able to get out there. Another play that I like to scramble on potentially are downfield plays. Plays like Seattle, Hail Mary, something where all of your receivers are going deep because the defenders are going to have to follow them or they're going to be in zone. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and run Seattle here. I love scrambling on this play. So what do we see? We see that there's zone coverage here. Against man coverage, I'd be scrambling all day. However, since it's not there, I'm just going to go ahead and take it up a little bit. If it was man coverage, could have got much better yardage. So here we go, 3rd and 3. I'm just going to go FL drive, not even going to scramble here, just going to get the first down because it is a quick little dump off to the fullback there. So Walter Payton grabs us a first down. And again, we're going to talk more about the scrambling in the next drive as well. But sliding and throwing the ball away are two things that you're definitely going to want to learn, to kind of embed into your muscle memory. That if you're out of the pocket and the throw's not there, throw it away. And if you're running, slide, because you can't fumble the ball if you slide. So here we go. We're going to run this screen pass. I actually surprisingly like scrambling out of screen. So as you can see, we end up taking a hit there. I'm still personally getting used to it. You have to slide a lot earlier than prior years. We are going to actually pull off a slide a little bit later on in this video, so we will talk about that. So here we go, another play action play, and I'm just going to roll out there. And as you can see, I thought about running, but I had a guy open downfield, so I said, you know what? I'm just going to scramble to pass, get out of the pocket. Here we go with posts, and we're going to see what they get and see if we can possibly scramble here. Going to scramble and just throw it away. I noticed that I was running into my own offensive lineman, wanted to throw the ball away so I didn't trip and end up getting sacked. So here we go. We're going to go PA center waggle. Again, you'll see I like scrambling out of play action. And in this case, I just take the open throw, setting up a 1st and goal. Again, it's league versus league, still trying to score. So we're just going to do fullback dive here. Punch that one in from the 1-yard line. And since we saw that toss was open, that he didn't have a defensive scheme that's going to shut that down, I'm going to go ahead and run toss here again, get that in for our 16 points, and I'll see you in drive 3. Alrighty, so here we go. It is drive 3. Gonna see if we can score our 3rd and final touchdown in this match. And again, focus on scrambling. So this one is returnable. Gonna go ahead and take this one. Can't rip off a huge return like we did on the first drive. So we're starting at about the 26, 27 yard line. And we're gonna stick with similar plays. PA slot crosses. I told you, I love this play for scrambling. 1, it can scramble and open up a big pass. And 2, if you get the right coverage, you can rip off big runs with it as well. So here we go. What do we see? We see someone blitzing from the side that I would normally run to, so I'm just going to take that quick dump off to the tight end. Unfortunately, he can't hang on to it, so in this case, we're going to go in and we're going to go to Seattle. Once again, I love scrambling on this play as well. If you get man coverage, you can really break it big, and against zone coverage, you can kind of sometimes weave in and out. So here we go. We're rolling out. What do we see? We've got some zone coverage, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of deep zone there. So there's a big running lane. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and take that running lane. And right here, guys, let's see if we can back it up. You know what? I'm not going to back it up a couple frames. I already hit the slide button, though. As you can see, you want to slide about 5 yards away from a defender because you'll see here that I did, in fact, get the slide down. If I waited any longer than that, it wouldn't have let me slide. So here we're going to do a screen pass. Again, I actually like scrambling on these screen passes. Not sure why, but they usually just get some decent yards out of it. Unfortunately, not every time. However, you can, with a good quarterback, still try to make something happen. In that case, we didn't lose yards where we probably could have. So here we go, PA fullback fake. If you get man coverage on this one, it is really a great scrambling opportunity. So here we go. We're heading towards the sideline. And if you're going to take a hit, do it at the sideline, guys. I can't stress that enough. I've seen it just in practicing this. I've seen too many fumbles, guys. There's a lot of fumbling opportunity with a quarterback out in the open field. Learn to love the slide button. So here we go. We're going to run posts. Again, now what do we see here? I'm just going to throw it really quickly. I didn't like what I saw developing on the right side, so I didn't want to roll out there. But, you know, hey, scrambling to pass is absolutely a viable option. Here we go with Texas. Going to go ahead and take this one. Going to scramble to roll out. And what do we see there? Look at that. RB, wide open for a touchdown. So scrambling, not just to run, but scrambling in order to get open, buy some more time to pass is definitely something that you want to add to your arsenal. And in this case, we are in for a perfect 24 on the day. So guys, I'm going to stop it right there. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been scrambling, if you've had good luck with it, what plays you like to scramble on. For me, I really like scrambling on most play action plays, as well as deep ball shots where everybody's kind of going deep. Kind of gives you some, you know, running room. And then, you know, let me know if you've had fumbling issues and if sliding is kind of going to get that down. I encourage you, learn to time your slide. Sliding earlier is going to be much better than fumbling in a big match. But if you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, guys, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are new to my channel, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. What you can count on is strategy content, promo breakdowns, anything and everything I can think of to help make your time playing Madden Overdrive better. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.